Welcome back. In this video, I was guided to do something a little bit different by Spirit. I have never done a general spiritual consultation before. So what I'm going to do today is a little bit similar to, it's actually very similar to what I usually do in my spiritual consultations to find out what spiritual magical work you need most at this time. And if you would like any help with any of the spiritual work, magical work that Spirit recommends, I highly recommend that you book a spiritual consultation. The link will be, if you're watching this on Instagram, the link is in my bio. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link to my website is in the description of the video. Okay, thank you. So now this is a general spiritual consultation. It's going to be a pick a pile. What spiritual magical work do you need most right now? Okay. Keep in mind this is a general reading. So you might be guided to more than one pile. You might need more than one type of spiritual magical working. This is not going to be an in-depth consultation. So if you do book a private consultation, more stuff may come up than comes up here. And this is a general consultation. So please take what resonates, leave what does not. As I'm going to ask you to, with the guidance of your spirit team and your higher self, to pick a number that most closely relates to what you are experiencing right now. Try to pick for yourself and not other people. Let other people pick for themselves. Okay? As a spiritual consultation, this, like I said, I've never done one generally before because a spiritual consultation is such a private thing, okay? So, I'm going to give you the piles now. Also, everything that I post on my page, everything in this reading is for entertainment and spiritual purposes only, for the sake of legal reasons. Secondly, I highly recommend that if you're not over 18 years old, that you do not watch this video. Many blessings. Okay, let's get started. Pile number 1. This is your pile. You get the triangular dice, pile number 1. So if you're guided to this pile, to pile number 1, this is your pile. Okay? Pile number 1. You are the triangle. Pile number 1. Pile number 2, you are the square, or the cube, I should say. Pile number 2. Pile number 3, this is your pile. This is your dice. Pile number 3. This is yours. Pile number 3. Pile number 4. This is yours. Pile number 4. This is yours. Pile number 4. Let's get the 4 up there. Pile number 4. Trying to get the camera to focus. Pile number 4. Pile number 5. This is yours. This is yours. Pile number 5. Pile number 5. Okay. Let's put this aside. Let's get started with pile number 1. Pile number 1. Let's get started. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for pile number 1 regarding what are they currently experiencing and what spiritual magical work do they need most at this time in order to be in their highest vibration, and love, light, abundance. Pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1. You need defensive magic. Pile number 1, if you're drawn to pile number 1, I feel like you may be experiencing some attacks in your home and some attacks to your relationship. Particularly if you are with a twin flame energy. If you are with a twin flame energy, I'm feeling the energy of a narcissistic person attacking you guys. Somebody who is not who they present themselves to be. Okay? Attacking your union. So, pile number 1, you need protection of your home. You need protection of your money, and you need protection of your relationship specifically. You know, not only do you need protection, you need defensive magic, meaning that you need to either do some baneful protection, meaning that you set up a protection that when something is sent to you, it will send it back and hurt the sender. Okay, return to sender and hurt the sender. Some of you may be experiencing a libido binding, meaning that someone has done work so that you're not sexually attracted to your partner anymore, or so that your partner is no longer sexually attracted to you. Or I'm getting that even if you wanted to have sexual intercourse with your partner, for some reason something always comes up. Either you don't feel well, or you feel you get into an argument with your partner. There's definitely the need for you and your partner to come together to do some magic here. This is King of Coins. I'm very strongly feeling the energy of John the Conqueror in this pile. John the Conqueror is saying that you need to work with the high John the Conqueror root. In addition to needing to get a spirit working done with someone who works with John the Conqueror. John the Conqueror is one of the spirits that I work with, so if you wish to do a work with him, you can book a consultation with me. He's telling me that you need to do a work to banish and overcome your enemies, okay? Because there are a few people who are involved in this attack. But it feels like this attack is being led by a very narcissistic person or a couple that is very narcissistic. Okay, I see you need to banish these people with fire. Meaning that some sort of fireworking needs to be done. I'm also seeing that whoever picked pile number 1, you have been, these people have been attacking you so much that you have started to cast negative spells on your own life. Okay, so it's like you've been attacked by these people so much that now they are kind of also influencing you mentally to say and do negative things, which are closing your own roads. Okay. So Spirit is saying you need to do a unbinding of yourself. You need to do, or you need to go to a professional like myself or someone you trust to do an unbinding of yourself, to do a hex breaker of yourself, to do some baneful protection, and to do a banishing of this enemy. Once you do this, your fortune will change. Love will return into your life and prosperity will return into your life, okay? You used to be a person that had a lot of great luck, and all of a sudden, your luck went to shit, or like you could manifest things for other people, but for some reason, like you weren't able to manifest things for yourself. And that's because these people were attacking you so bad that it has made you bind yourself from being able to do I keep getting attacks in the stomach. Like, you have a lot of digestive problems because of these people. I'm getting some of you might have even had a miscarriage because of these people. I feel like this attack has been ongoing for a very long time. And I feel like you've been attacking and attacking and attacking, but it's like you've been beat down, some of you, from all these attacks. But right now, Spirit wants you to know that the work that you've done against these people has worked and has debilitated them. But now they are so weak. Now is the time for you to do a final banishing. Now is the time for you to do a final banishing against these people. To banish them from your life and banish their influence from your life. And return back to them everything that they have done to you. You bound yourself. The first thing that they did was that they made you feel bad about doing work against them. They made you feel bad about it so that you bound yourself from doing stuff against them. They put people in your path to make you think, oh, defending yourself is wrong. Doing return to senders is wrong. Like, they were putting that programming in your mind. You might have even like started to get that programming on social media, or like the people at work or people in your vicinity, people around you saying to you, oh, defending yourself is wrong. They were using those people in social media and wherever it is that you were receiving this message, they were using those people and those things as channels to persuade you to not defend yourself. That's the first thing that they did. So that they could be free to attack you. And your spirit guides have protected you. You are alive because your spirit guides have protected you. Your spirit guides, your guardians, have protected you as much as they could without interfering with your free will. But because you did not use your free will to say fully, like, I want everything to go back to these people. I want these people banished from my life. They haven't been able to do as much for you as they could have if you had used your free will, pile number one. They've only been doing what they have been able to do for you. So, pile number one, now you know what needs to be done. Gracias a la misericordia. I feel like you need an internal cleanse as well. So, we just talked about the magical spiritual work that you need to do. But they're telling me you need to do a green cleanse where you're drinking green juice to cleanse the inside of your body as well. If you're able to, I'm not a medical professional, but if you are able to drink a tea made of rosemary, basil, and edible sage, I would highly recommend it as a starting point for purging your body. Pile number one, that is your message. God bless you and good luck. Remember, if you'd like to book a consultation with me, you can do so on highpriestessmay.com. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Pile number two. Spirit, what message do you have for pile number two? This is the message for pile number two. What spiritual magical working do you need at this time? Spirit, what spiritual magical working does pile number two need at this time? Oh, pile number two. Okay, pile number 2. Pile number 2, I feel like you actually have overcome a very powerful enemy. You've actually overcome a lot of negative things. Now, I'm getting a lot of Sagittarian energy. So this Sagittarian, it could have been a Sagittarius person, or just the energy of Sagittarian, where it was like the negative aspects of Sagittarius, which is like flightiness and lack of commitment and commitment issues and instability, which are the bad aspects of Sagittarius. Foolishness, naivete are like the more bad aspects of Sagittarius. I feel like you have overcome, you are coming out of a financial struggle which was wished on you. So the work that was done, or the things wishing, okay, oh my God, okay. I'm hearing the song, what is that song? By Drake. Big Sean. No, the other one. There's like God's Plan. So you need to listen to God's Plan, because I'm hearing bad things. There's a lot of bad things that they're wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing on me. Okay? There's a lot of bad things that people were wishing on you. Pile number 2. It's primarily people who didn't want you to succeed financially. And there was definitely a fire sign male here. Somebody who was in authority over you. This could have been like a father figure or stepfather figure, or like just a male that had a lot of influence on your life. Someone who could have been also like a spiritual healer who could have been like a spiritual healer or a spiritual teacher to you, but they abused their power. They might have sexually assaulted you, or might have been inappropriate toward you. And Spirit is saying now is the time. Now they are being destroyed. So what you need to focus on is harnessing your power and your intuition, and transmuting all of that energy for positive energy for yourself. So pile number 2, you need to learn how to transmute all that negative energy that they're sending you for your own success. Okay, so you need to do a working that will harvest the negative energy. If you don't know how to do this, book a consultation with me so that I can do that for you. I can create a working for you that will allow you to harvest that negative energy and transmute it into positive success for yourself. Spirit is saying you need to do a success work. You will be successful. You will be famous. You will be well noted. I feel like also you need to out this person, maybe in writing. Of course, do only what's safe for you to do. You want to always take into account your own safety. But I feel like some of you are going to sell your story. So you will be successful. Some of you are going to sell your story, and you're going to get a reward, a financial reward for the suffering that you have been through. But you do need to do some sort of working that will help you transmute that negative energy into, I'm also hearing shadow work. You need to do some shadow work, because pile number 2, some of you went through some abuse that stunted your emotional growth. It stunted you. So there's some shadow work that needs to be done so that you can transmute all of that negative energy into something productive. Like I said, some of you might sell your story in written form. and will finally get the recognition that you desire. But you do need a money work. You need spiritual baths as well. You need a spiritual cleansing and some baneful protection. So you do need a spiritual working. Spirit is saying also you need to protect what's yours. You need to protect what's yours and not tell people what you're going to do before you do it. That's coming from Gedelimbo. Gedelimbo is like, you need to stop telling people what you're going to do before you do it. You need to put yourself in a safe position and then attack, attack magically, spiritually, in written form, not physically, but spiritually, magically, in written form. Expose people once you have lined up all your ducks in a row. Understand that those people that stand with your abuser are not your friends. They're not going to stand up for you. Only your spirit guides will. Remember, the one who ties the cow is as guilty as the one who slaughters it. Meaning that those who enable abuse are as guilty as the ones who do it. You need spiritual cleansing. I offer deep spiritual cleansing with herbs from Dominican plants and herbs from Dominican Republic. So if you wish to do that, book a consultation with me. I can make those for you and ship them to you within the continental United States. Okay. You need heart chakra work. I feel like your heart chakra is just so clogged right now because of so much stuff that you've had to go through. It's time for death and rebirth, pile number 2. Like I said, none of this is spirit saying for you to take physical action in the physical world. Aside from doing magical workings, spirit is saying do magical workings, do spiritual workings, and allow the magical and spiritual workings to be the ones to do the work in the physical world. Okay? That's your message, pile number 2. Thank you, spirit, for your messages. Okay, pile number 3. This is your message. Pile number 3. All right, pile number 3. Spirit, what spiritual and magical workings does pile number 3 need at this time? Happiness. Spirit needs you to know that your work is going to pay off. You need to do some prosperity boosting work, especially if you have a business. Pile number 3. You also need to do some work on your sacral chakra so your creativity comes back. Some of you have kind of let go of doing magic, and spirit is saying it's time for you to get back into your magic again because you need to strengthen your magical abilities again. Some of you are meant to work with Marie Laveau or the Queen of Sheba. Those are 2 different beings. The Queen of Sheba was a very powerful queen in Africa. Marie Laveau was a voodoo mambo. Some of you may need to actually work with Mama Bridget. Pile number 2, you need protection from psychic attack, as well as hex breaker working, because you've been hexing yourself. This is self-hexing. You need to watch your words. You need to be careful with your words and your thoughts. You need to do some celebration magic. Some of you may need to do some ebos to Oshun, Oja, or Yemaya. or Anaísa Metresili, or Marta la Dominadora. Some of you need a soul retrieval. Pile number 3. Some of you have had soul loss and you need a soul retrieval. Was this soul due to soul theft, or was this due to trauma? Some of you have experienced soul theft, which is where people have stolen pieces of your soul, have stolen your identity, tried to steal your identity. This could also be like a identity theft, which has stolen a piece of your soul. Some of you need it because you had trauma that caused you to have soul loss. Piece of your soul left. I do offer soul retrieval ceremonies, so if you wish to do that, book a consultation on highpriestessmay.com. So everything that I'm mentioning are things that I can help you with, because my mysteries are very versatile. They can pretty much do anything. And if they can't, they will tell you ahead of time if there's something they can't help you with. Is there anything else for pile number 3? That's it for now. If you wish to know more, book a consultation. Or a reading. For a deep reading, you can book a deep reading. But if you just want to know what is affecting you magically or spiritually, you can book a consultation. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Spirit. What message is there for pile number 4? This is pile number 4's message. Pile number 4. Pile number 4, I feel like you have been getting a lot of psychic attacks. Like, I feel like somebody has been, a witch may have been like partially possessing you and behaving through you in a way that is not the way that you are. So there's someone who's using, you're a channel, pile number 4. Pile number 4. This is pile number 4. You're a channel of some sort, and the person who, it's a woman who has been attacking you, has been using your channeling ability to attack people you care about in your life. Maybe your partner, maybe your some friends, or some family members that you're close to. So Spirit is saying that you need to protect your energy a little bit more. Oh my goodness. Okay. Spirit is saying you need to just protect your energy a little bit more, but I feel like you already received the message that you needed to do a cord cutting or cord removal with this person. And some of you need to do a cord cutting. Some of you take what resonates, which one you feel like you need to do depending on your situation. Some of you need to do a cord cutting. Some of you need to do some of you may even be wearing a chain that this person gave you, or some sort of bracelet that this person gave you. Not everybody, but some of you may be wearing something that this person gave you. But they're using that thing to actually have control over a lot of the things that you do. Because they're showing me the chains here. They keep pointing to the chains. You're meant to be a very prosperous, abundant person. I feel like you may be a child of Oshun or of the fairy spirits. So here I'm seeing an elf, but I'm also seeing the peacock, which is a symbol of Oshun. So some of you may be the children of the fae or the elves, and some of you may be children of Oshun. Some of you may be children of Yemaya or Chango, Agwe, Archangel Michael, Oya, Ogun Balenjo, the Baron Samdi. Whoever you work with, this is what pile number 4 is connected to. They're saying you need a psychic reading as well to know exactly what is being done and what you need to do. So you need to get a psychic reading, which you can book on my website. So you can figure out exactly what's being done and exactly what it is that you need to do for your particular case. But justice is coming in your favor, is what they're showing me here. For some of you, you're being attacked because the people who are attacking you or who are wishing you evil were judged, and the court of God ruled in your favor. This could also be somebody who is dealing with a court case, and the court case is going to go in their favor, and the people are trying to attack that verdict. But Spirit is saying that things are going to go in your favor. You just have to keep going and keep having faith. I don't actually see as much bad stuff here with pile number 4. More of like cord cutting, banishing certain people from your life, letting go of certain people from the past, and staying in faith. Connecting with your spirit guides, your Orisha, your Loa, the beings that are walking with you, and getting a psychic reading. Also, trust your intuition. Okay, so they're saying you need to trust your intuition, because we're telling you, pile number 4, we're telling you what needs to be done. We're telling you what is happening. Okay? Okay. That's your message, pile number 4. For any more information, book a deep reading or spiritual consultation. If you would like to know more information about what's happening, book a deep reading on my website. If you would like to book a consultation to find out what needs to be done and what we can do to help you, you can book a consultation. Many blessings. Okay. All right, Spirit. Pile number 5. This is your message. Pile number 5. All right, Spirit, what message do you have for pile number 5? What message do you have for pile number 5? Definitely pile number 4. Real quick to pile number 4 before I move on to pile number 5. If you have a chain or some sort of jewelry connected to this person, you need to take it off. You need to get rid of it. You need to, like, maybe not throw it away, but like put it away somewhere where it's not attached to your body. Okay? All right, let's move on to pile number 5. That might also be a message for pile number 5 as well as pile number 4. Okay, pile number 5. Pile number 5. Spirit guides, guardians, angels, what message do you have for pile number 5? The spiritual and magical work that they need the most at this time. Okay. Pile number 5, I feel like you're coming out of a time of instability. Spirit is saying you need to build. Pile number 5, you need to end a cycle of negative thinking. You need to end the cycle of like building things on, either you are coming out of that cycle or you need to stop building things on shaky foundations. You need to really build things with solid foundations. So if you're starting a business, making sure that that business is on a solid foundation. If you are starting a relationship, start a relationship with a sound, healthy person, and make sure that you are also a sound, healthy person to be in and be in this relationship. Spirit is saying you need to end this cycle of being in unshaky ground, being in unstable ground, and you need to get out of this negativity cycle, this negative mindset cycle, because right now you are manifesting right now what you were thinking about, what you were talking about 6 months ago. And what you are saying right now is going to start manifesting in the next 6 months. So you can manifest a lot of money. So they would recommend an abundance work for you. Or you can manifest a lot of suffering. Either or, it's based on your faith and the way you speak and the way you think and the way you carry yourself. And whether you build things on shaky foundations or whether you build things on stable foundations. Pile number 5, you need to do gratitude work. And with the quickness. Pile number 5, you need to do gratitude work and you need to do traveling. Traveling brings you good luck, okay? Some secrets are going to be coming out, pile number 5. And these secrets are going to be related to your family, but Spirit is saying don't get involved, just listen. Just listen and observe. Somebody is going to unveil themselves either in your friend group or your family to be somebody who you do not think that they are, this person. So for you, pile number 5, the biggest thing is that you need to be careful with what you speak, what you think, okay? Travel, do some gratitude affirmations. I am so grateful and thankful now that I'm living in my dream home. I am so grateful for everything that I have. I'm so grateful for all of the blessings that are in my life. I am so blessed, blessed and grateful for this new car that I'm going to have. Like all of these things, making sure to start with the things that you already have that you're grateful for. And then bringing in all of the things that you are grateful for that you know with all of your heart that God is going to bring into your life. Okay. And you need to just watch out for, especially around Cancer season, for some shady people, okay? But more than anything, what is recommended for you, aside from all that I just mentioned, pile number 5, is I would do an abundance work. Oh, and also pile number 5, you need to do an inheritance work. An inheritance work to receive the inheritance that was taken from you, that is rightfully yours from your ancestors. If you don't know how to do that, you can book a consultation with me and I can help you with that. I don't know why I wanted to hum that. Is that a Christmas song? Yeah. Deck the halls with house of holly. Oh, I think deck the halls. It's been so long since I've heard that song. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Holly, holly, holly. Holly is protective. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Okay, so that is the fa la 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 song. So, last thing for you, pile number 5, is that you need to, moving forward, you need to do what makes you happy and what inspires you and what brings you joy. Because those things will be blessed. Whereas if you're doing the things that no longer bring you joy, that like you detest, they will no longer bring you blessings. Some of you may be moving away from very negative people, like moving states or moving cities, and that is what's going to help you a lot as well. And last but not least, for some of you in pile number 5, if you haven't done this yet, your spirit guides are asking you to work with your ancestors. To learn how to venerate and work with your ancestors. If you don't know how to do that, I have a webinar available on my website, highpriestessmay.com. And you can take that webinar. Take notes, okay? The first time you watch it. All right, that is all that I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube, make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and leave a comment below so that way this message can get to as many people as needed, okay? Thank you so much for joining me, and have a blessed day.